Scheduled.
Okay, that would have been a disaster. I would run into traffic. I would go tie myself down on the railroad tracks and just see what kills me first. Or starvation or cold. January. An animal.
Or a climate crisis. I can't believe you think I don't know.
As if things weren't bad enough.
What with the pants?
Anyway, welcome to Women in STEM. How are you doing?
Never better.
Yeah, we're doing awesome over here.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell, we're laughing out of pure joy. You know, that kind of feeling where you're like, wow, it's as if nothing bad has ever happened to me in my life. I'm on top of the world.
That's how we're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a normal time.
Zero problems.
Welcome to Women in STEM.
I'm sad for
super terrible,
sad, trembling, emotional,
malevolent.
Girl, hello.
It started out so good. I got 5 Guys burgers and fries for breakfast.
Never plummeted. You had 5 Guys burgers and fries?
Yeah, it's tasty. I'm gonna spin this to see what we're talking about.
Okay. Oh, haha! What a funny gag.
Oh, it's semiotics.
Semiotics. Look, what's that?
It's that orange one.
Wow, it's crazy. It was a close call. It almost could have been that one instead, just like before. I mean, we've never done this before.
Certainly haven't tried to recover a missing file for 2 hours.
I feel like this would be so hard to watch. Like if I could like, ooh, that kind of looks intriguing, and I click on somebody's video and you're like, I hate it. I feel like, okay, maybe not the vibe.
Maybe
it's not the vibe.
It's not, and we're sorry. We've really, I mean,
there's just nothing more we could have done. Truly,
we poured our hearts and souls.
It's very true. Turn up boy. I'm not hearing anything because there's nobody else in the meeting. Get rid of that. But this is like a fun thing that we're doing where it's a Zoom meeting, but also an in-person meeting. And how we do that is we just set up Zoom and then we sit next to each other.
With microphones.
Yeah. That are probably working because they said that they were working. So basically, everything's perfect.
You know what? I'm optimistic.
I'm a hero. Zoom is a hero. You, the viewer, are a hero.
Thank you for your service.
Yes. Let's all get 5 guys. So semiotics, what is that? Does it have anything to do with symbols?
And signs, maybe?
Whoa!
Yep, both symbols and signs.
This is the best day ever.
I know. I'm so excited about it, and I still have to look at my freaking notes.
Because it's been a while since we talked about it. You probably forgot what they are.
Yeah. Do you know that there are 2 parts to a sign?
The stick that goes in the ground. The part that you looked at.
What I'm most devastated about, just real quick, is marker and board, and then pen and teller. I was really proud of that.
Maybe I think if we give this one a really clickbaity title, you know, about us having a complete mental breakdown, like 2 women in STEM having a complete mental breakdown for like however many minutes it is, then the views will roll in. We'll start making money off of these, and then I can pay for a computer scientist to come find my videos.
Our viewer base is gonna be so huge.
Yeah, there's a million of them, and we've been doing this for years, of course.
And they're all 10 million views minimum.
Yeah.
Like 0% dislikes. 100%.
100% likes. They all get really positive comments, and people are having like really good conversations.
Mature. Yeah, they're
Mhm,
being
mhm.
kind.
Yeah, yeah, and everyone wants to collaborate, and we're like, I don't know, I have to check my schedule, and then we become president. I don't know. Dedicated viewers might know that just earlier today, we were kind of recording a similar conversation. Whitney was talking, and I was like, hang on, I didn't stop laughing from earlier. And this is like the dark evil version of that. We made Totoro, and now we're making Spirited Away. Where it's like, it's a beautiful story, but man.
Don't watch it at
Poor
the start of your
kid.
day, you know?
Yeah, jeez. The story of neglect and capitalistic despair.
Don't say that word in front of me right
Sorry, I forgot to bleep out the vowels.
Signs are made of the signifier and the signified.
Oh. Tell me
That's it.
more about that whenever you're ready. Take your
Thanks.
time, though. I'm gonna post this unedited. Just what you see is what you get, man. This is life, okay?
This one's not worth putting any more
This is
effort in.
brutal realism, okay? Not everything's gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be the way you want it. Sometimes you're just crying. That's fine.
The wall is blue behind us, you see?
It's representative, maybe. Or maybe it's just blue. I don't know. What do you think? Leave a comment. See if I can. Only I had curtains in here, man.
Okay.
Wow.
You know that thing of when I'm gonna use this that thing
With my eyes. Okay.
you look like I'm about to beat you. For me, I'm just a little guy.
Oh, I can't wait for this to be posted in like March, and it's been enough time that we forget like how deeply disastrous this is. Like personally, I don't think I'll be able to watch this. If you've made it this far into the video,
I'm amazed.
you deserve a medal
I mean,
of honor.
send us your address and we'll just send you like a personal note of apology, as well as like $500,000 in cash. We don't have it either, but you deserve it.
Yeah. As soon as we make it, we'll just siphon it towards your children's college fund or something. Tell them to go into computer science. Okay, so what's the difference between a signifier and a signified?
So you know that thing when you have a picture of a pipe and they say, "What is this?" and you go, "It's a pipe," and you say, "No, it's a picture of a pipe." The picture of the pipe is the signifier, and an actual pipe is the signified.
Oh, because that's what it's signifying.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought signified was my sorority.
Oh,
it? It sounds like Sigma Phi, but it's not.
I get it. I mean, I've never heard anything sound more threatening. Get it?
Get it? Laugh. Laugh now. Okay, now stop laughing. That's too much.
Just my toes. But they're in socks. You can't see them.
Gotcha. You tried, but you can't see them.
So we assign meaning to symbols. Culturally.
Oh, what do we do that for?
Hell if I know.
Just fun or
Dr. Kevin John, if you're watching this specifically,
sorry.
For viewers who are unfamiliar, this is the project that I've been tasked with to graduate with a degree. And this is what I'm giving him in response. Like I'm so thoroughly ashamed. No, I'm just so sorry.
Sorry.
When we agreed to do this, my expectations for myself were so high.
Yeah. We thought we were gonna blow up and get 1 million subscribers.
We made a game out
still
of
might. But not because of this video.
We should put this one as unlisted.
Yeah. Like we post it for the sake of having a weekly video. Nobody's allowed to see it. Maybe we say this one was really emotionally vulnerable, so we're not gonna list it until we get 1 million subscribers. Yeah, this is our 1 million subscriber video. It's just the most like tragically depressed people you've ever seen
So if we're showing
trying to
this,
make light of a situation. And it was a situation, but it was a rough one.
so personal apologies to Dr. Kevin John, but also if this is the video that you're watching, because we have blown up and are at 1 million subscribers now, I am sorry.
Like it's inexplicable. Like sorry.
Nobody, nothing else we can say.
Nobody could have predicted that anything in our lives would have gone the way that it has. And yet here we are. Um, should we pretend to draw those movies, or should we draw out the other last 2 movies?
No, I'll just take those ones.
Okay.
That jar's too.
Oh look,
Yeah.
jar, and let's see what movies we're gonna talk about today.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, while you do that, this concept was created by Charles Sanders Peirce and Ferdinand de Saussure.
Oh
and
yeah, I recognize those names. Isn't one of them American and one of them is Swiss?
One of them is American and one of them is Swiss. You're
And how
so
did they know
correct.
each other?
They didn't.
Wow.
They just made the concepts at the exact same time, so far away from each other. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And also, there's denotation and there's connotation, and denotation is the dictionary definition of a thing. And I know that because in 7th grade, my teacher said, if you have a hard time remembering the difference between the two, remember that dictionary starts with D and denotation also starts with D. And then some kid in class made a dumbass comment about how the dictionary doesn't start with D, the dictionary starts with A.
Oh, I get it.
Anyway, the dictionary definition is the denotation, and then the connotation is like the other meaning that we give it.
What's
So,
applied? Ooh.
yeah.
Like this is kind of not related, but Neil has this dictionary that's like this big, and it's a Korean to Chinese dictionary,
Ooh.
but the words are listed in English alphabetical order. So he never knows how to find anything. Wow, look, it's Labyrinth and Spirited Away, 2 movies that we've never talked about before.
Nope.
Maybe
if we start off with Spirited Away this time, things will be different.
Maybe. Well, they'll be different for sure. Already worse. So.
All right.
So here's an idea of an example of connotation. And you can correct me if I'm incorrect.
And I will.
Good. Well, someone might say, today is going great and everything is working fine. And on paper, that seems wonderful. But because of their implications,
no, not the implications.
You know that the worst day of their life has just occurred. That's just an example I pulled out of nowhere.
No personal skin in the game.
Nope.
You might be able to pick up on that.
So Spirited Away, have you seen it?
No.
Me neither. Somebody tell us what the movie's about, and we can use your description to figure out how it applies to this.
We'll wait. Oh, I lied. I have seen it. I'm so sorry. You don't have to post a comment. I hope that wasn't too disruptive. I have.
Can you describe it to me?
Pig, river.
Okay.
Train.
Okay.
Bath.
You know, actually, this is ringing a bell.
Maybe the 5th thing will really drive it home.
Okay.
Splinter in fingernail.
Ooh.
No?
Yikes.
Maybe that's just me.
That's never happened to me. Has this ever happened to you? So yeah, thanks for jogging my memory. Sorry for being a liar out here, but we actually have both seen this movie. That's why it was in the jar.
Yeah, but it has been. I mean, it's been since 7th grade since I watched it, and again, the aforementioned splinter and finger made the whole experience kind of traumatic and less than ideal.
But I've seen it more recently than that, and I liked it. So maybe I'll take the lead this time around.
Oh, I suppose.
Yeah,
go for it.
You know, we've tried it several ways. I think, one example of a thing that represents another thing, almost like a sign or a symbol, Well, there's this giant baby. Do you remember the giant baby?
I don't.
There's a woman with a giant head, regular sized body. She has a baby that's all the way giant,
All the
proportionally to
way.
regular babies. Regular baby like proportions, but just
But
massive.
huge.
Oh man. Except a baby.
Okay, you would think that I'd remember that. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Okay, big baby.
And he's very sheltered by his mother.
Big head, normal body.
Big head, normal body.
Okay, I'm with you so
Yeah,
far.
yeah. First name, last name. Long time first. What is that? What is that? Long time first time? Long time first time for long time listener, first time caller. So yeah, big head, regular body is the mother of big baby, regular proportions. Anyway, I think that in some ways he is so large but still a baby because he's being sheltered from the outside world in order to protect him, but he is also neglected by the same mother, right? He's like, if I just leave him in this room that's all closed off, then nobody can harm my baby. But then she also doesn't have like necessary interactions with her baby, so then he just becomes isolated.
I see.
So that's kind of sad, is what I'm saying, really. This
really
movie
sad.
symbolizes sadness. So it's actually a perfect fit for today for no reason. I just,
No, again, we're having a great time.
You know what? The microphones are working. And so that's a good thing. That's a plus from today.
All right, big baby, just real quick. Good. Okay.
I'm not going to dictate how you take your notes.
Run with it.
It's a disaster. Earlier, there was this thing that was really funny where she was like, "Oh, I'm out of ideas. Just take this and run with it." And I ran out. I ran out with it.
All the way out and up the stairs.
I went up the stairs and I circled and I went back down and it was so funny.
It's really good.
Imagine that.
Pigs. Pigs.
Let's talk about pigs. Pigs.
Pigs. You agree.
You agree, period. Reblog. I feel like I'm having a better time now, like personally in my mind. However, this is getting worse. The quality of this video is just this. So bad. Really bad. But look, we're having a good time. Yay!
I haven't been in a bad mood since we started recording.
This is what life's all about.
It's, you know what? It's about two friends.
Or acquaintances.
Co-workers, really.
Yes. It's about two people who, maybe colleagues, two colleagues, just sitting on a bed, having a laugh and talking about stuff that nobody wants to listen to. And that's called podcasting.
Amen. Thank you for your time.
Yes.
Anyway, pigs historically have come to symbolize like dirtiness and you said selfishness.
Yes, I did.
And I mean in reality they're not like that. They're smart and they're relatively
well, they are dirty though.
They are, yeah.
To be fair, because of the environment in which they live,
which
they
is
kind
mud.
Of have no choice.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's because they don't have sweat glands and they have to keep themselves cool. So we can't hold it against them. Anyway, her parents turn into pigs immediately.
Yeah. Well, the first opportunity that they have to just like eat, gluttonously, they seize that opportunity and they turn into pigs. And then she's terrified and alone. Because again, this movie represents sadness and parental neglect.
That is something that I was going to mention earlier, is that Miyazaki does like, and we talked about this in the other in Totoro as well, but
which is much better. If you haven't seen that, go watch it.
It's a really good.
You really have to come back.
No, that's a good video. We have many others, and they can be good sometimes. But in that one, we talked about how he likes to emphasize children having agency and the ability to like make changes in their lives. And in this movie, that lack of agency is emphasized more than anything, I think, from what I remember and from the descriptions of it. Immediately, like, she's warning them and saying, this doesn't feel right. We have to leave. We can't be here. Her parents don't listen to her, or immediately turned into pigs. And then she's got her identity stolen
Mhm.
by the witch, who
Mhm.
is
Who's big
big
head,
head,
regular body.
regular body.
Mhm.
I see. I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
catching on.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
And then she's trapped in the bathhouse, right?
Yes.
And
Well,
has to.
because that's where she has to work, right? So she doesn't
Right.
have any parents, so the only people who can take care of her are at this bathhouse that's, like, kind of for spirits. So she's
Mhm.
not really supposed to be there because she's a human,
Right.
but she, like, has no choice, so then she signs the work contract with her full name, and
Oh.
then the witch, the Baba Yaga, steals some of the characters from her name, so
Uh-huh.
the only one that's left on the paper it changes her name from Chihiro to Sen,
Mhm.
and so then the only way to kind of escape is to remember her identity and get the symbols back from her name.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
I feel like I would like this movie.
Yeah, I like I feel like you would. I think you just got off on the wrong foot by being 12
And stabbed.
and stabbed.
Yeah, apparently my experiences with this movie have not all been, I mean, they've been consistently negative.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
But that's like that's unusual for the movie that it is. Like it's a
mhm.
very compelling story. I do think you would like it.
One day we'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna close with this quote then. Signifier is an empty vessel until it is filled with meaning in order to signify. So
Much like us.
we're empty.
Thank you for watching or listening to Women in STEM. Come back next time and it will be better than
We
this.
promise. We
I
love
can't say
you.
that it'll be like good
Well, no.
or even or great, like it might not be the best thing you've ever seen, but guaranteed it will be a better experience than this for everyone involved.
Last time we had an episode that we felt was really bad while we were recording it. We went back and rewatched it, and it was not that bad.
Mhm.
So maybe.
This is gonna be worse. It's just gonna be like, at least we had a good time while we were recording it, and then we go back and we're like, oh my gosh, who are these skeletons? Look at the life and soul sucked out of our bodies
Our
through
identities.
technological incompetence. And then, yeah, anyway.
Isn't that a plot in Doctor Who? Like technology advancements steal people's souls. I feel like that's what Apple's doing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, screw you, Apple.
Yeah.
And we love you, viewers, and goodbye.
生きている不思議死んでゆく不思議花も風も街もみんな同じ
Life is miserable and so hard.
Oh,
Genuinely, my chest hurts